What is the meaning of sexual gratification? What is the meaning? Sit still, don't go anywhere, and learn exactly what's the meaning of sexual gratification. Israel once again from Egypt's Cosmos, hoping that you stay tuned to my beauty tips today. Sexual gratification, I get a lot of people asking me the meaning of sexual gratification. So then I went and I did this video just for your answer, just to answer you. I get many questions regarding sexuality, how to deal with the adolescence, how to do whatever, all that stuff, how to deal with your body developing, sexually developing, and all that kind of stuff. But then today I come with this video about gratification, sexual gratification. What does sexual gratification mean? Now, many times you find people are having sex, but then the question is, what kind of sex are you having? Because there are many different types of sex out there, but the question still remains, what kind of sex are people having? Okay, you find the prostitutes, what kind of sex are they having? You find the people who are couples that are married, what kind of sex are they having? You find teenagers that are having fun, what kind of sex? How do you name what kind of sex are they having? Then you find many types of sex, hit and run. I've seen a lot of stuff, a lot of types of sex. There's hit and run, there's this and run, there's hit, this and pick up, take away, there's also take away. So there's a lot of types of sex. But then, which type of sex do you know? If you know any kind of sex and you really have a question about it, put it there in the comment. And also, before we get anywhere, remember to subscribe at the bottom there if you're new to this channel. You just joined my channel. Make sure you subscribe there and learn new things today. Also make sure to comment, put a comment there, and also share this video at the end of it. After you're done with it, share it with the friends so they can also learn exactly what is sexual gratification. Sexual gratification, this is an act of it's a kind of sex, it's a type of sex that you offer. So sexual gratification is usually one-sided. It's a one side that usually gets pleasure, but then the other side gets to deliver. Now, prostitution is a very good example. Prostitution is a very good example. For instance, just that, because people never talk about these things. They never mention the word prostitution. It's a taboo. They won't never mention the word vagina. They never mention the word penis. It's a taboo. People come from such backgrounds where these words are you don't talk about it. You don't mention it. So therefore, in this video, we're free. This is a free. I'm a free spirit. This is a free video. But then if you have parents or any family members that throw stones at you, that judge you, make sure don't play it in front of them. Don't play this in front of. Don't show this to your parents. Don't go to your room. Go there with your friends and share this video and learn about sexual stuff. So what is sexual gratification? Now, the question of this question, I got it from an adult, actually. Adults that are asking me, not teenagers. These are two big words for teenagers. So sexual gratification is, like I said, it's a one-sided. Usually it's gold diggers who offer sexual gratification. Or say, for instance, a girl is looking for a job, or a girl wants to be famous in a music industry or filming industry, and then you find that she offers sex to a producer. Even if she's not the one offering it, producer comes to her and say, look, you gotta do what you gotta do, because I gotta get you where you wanna get to. So you're gonna scratch my back, I scratch your back, scratch my back. So this is the sexual type that is called sexual gratification. Gratification comes from the word gratitude. It comes from the word thanking. So thanking someone sexually, offering sexual services or sexual services, sexual acts to someone in return, as a thanks, that is what is sexual gratification.
Is your hairstylist telling you the whole truth about hair growing secrets and maintenance? In fact, Injib's hair product is the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Injib's product maintains weaves, Brazilian and human hair extensions. Is your wedding coming soon but your hairline is a total mess? What kind of a party, event or function are you soon attending? Injib's product is the real deal when it comes to restoring damaged hairline. Find Injib's products at New Look Cosmetics in Epping Industrial, Cape Town, where they supply a variety of wholesale hair products. Find Injib's products at Jabula Cosmetics in the Golden Acre, Cape Town. Find Injib's products at A to Z Amani Cosmetics in Mowbray, Cape Town. Don't forget your Injib's products for your next hairdo. Remember, Injib's hair product is the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Now most of the times it's usually women, and now you find even men have indulged in this behavior. They're called, what do they call them again? They call them gigolos. A gigolo is a male. Now I'm a boys, I'm not giving you ideas to go become gigolos, but these are male prostitutes that go out there to pleasure women that are older women that are rich old married women. And then you find that a gigolo gets paid to satisfy this old woman. So those are the sexual behaviors, sexual gratification behaviors. So then you find, but then in most cases you find that people who end up in such a corner or in such a situation usually are people who have experienced, who have had life has been tough. Life has been tough, has been rough. They can't find a job anywhere. They can't live. They cannot just maintain themselves. If it's women, you'll find that women have kids. They've got kids. The man left or the man died. Is nowhere in the picture, or he ran off with another woman, and then you find that she has to live, she has to survive in order to raise kids, in order to maintain kids, she has to survive. And to raise these kids, it requires her to get up and do something. Now me, I personally don't throw stones. I do not throw stones to anybody who is trying to survive. Whatever that they do, that's between them and God. It's between. I usually tell everyone, I usually tell people how the other person chooses to live their lives. It's totally none of your business. It's none of your business. None of your business how they choose to live their lives. If someone is a prostitute, if someone is gay, if someone is a lesbian, if someone is whatever that they do, whatever they did, if they're dating someone who's very old, they're dating their grandfather, if they're dating their grandmother, it's none of your business. Your business is how you are behaving. Focus on yourself. Focus on you. How you behave, how you live your life, that's your business. It's nobody else's business. That's your business. So live how others are living their lives. It's none of your business. Leave them with their business. Leave them live their lives. If they are prostitutes and you're so judgmental and you judge that lifestyle, you will never live that. That's you. That's your thing. It's your thing. Now, I'm not here to justify prostitution and justify all the other behaviors. That's not what I'm here for. But my point is, leave other people's lives alone. Leave other people's lives alone. Now, back to the topic. Sexual gratification. You find that people who practice sexual gratification are usually people who are in need. They're in need, they're struggling, they're in a corner, they're in a tight corner, and they've got no way out. Now such a person, if you have a reason to do that in order to raise kids and put food on the table, put shelter over your kids' heads, then that's okay. It's okay by me. But then at the same time, I don't throw any stones. Whichever way you do, for whichever reason you practice sexual gratification, that's none of my business. It's your life. Just be careful. Be careful, because usually you find these people end up so hurt. They end up so damaged. They end up being used. They are used. They end up being trafficked as sexual. They end up into sexual human trafficking, human sexual trafficking, simply because they would do anything. They would do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, they would do it just to survive, just to make sure that they survive and get what they want. So you find that people have been hurt. People have been hurt. People will do anything. People will do anything, even if it's good. Remember, they are more than just getting pregnant or just get. They're more. You can catch STDs. You can catch right now. You don't have money. You don't have a way to survive. You don't have a shelter over your head. You need pocket money. And sometimes most of even these things, we don't even need them. You don't even need them. You just a spoiled brat. You're just a spoiled brat that your mother spoiled you, and when she passed away, or when she left you, or when your father left, divorced your mother, now the tables turned, and then you find that you're just a spoiled brat that can't bear without having a new shoe, a new phone, a new cell phone, all that kind of nonsense.
Is your hairline damaged from all the chemicals applied? Do you braid your hair too tight? Are you wearing a wig every day? Injib's Cosmetics Hair Care Range is the answer. Injib's range restores your hairline, moisturizing hair while giving it back its shine and elasticity. Injib's Hair Care Range has a variety of products including hair food, weave and braid stays, shampoos and many more. Find Injib's at your nearest cosmetics store at an affordable price. Restore your hair back to its natural condition today. When it comes to a woman who cherishes her beauty, a little bit of attention takes her a long way. Looking elegant, beautiful and stylish puts that puzzle together, but there is that one piece missing, and only to realize that Injib's is the answer. Answer.
Well, that is good, but then remember, where you're playing with fire, where you're going is tough. It's tough. There are consequences. When it comes to sexual gratification. Sexual gratification, you're gonna become a sex slave. A sex slave. You're gonna be used, tormented, tortured, used, spanked, and whipped. You know, there are a lot of things that happen during prostitution and sexual gratification. There's a lot of things that happen because the person. One thing that your what should I say? The person who takes charge, who takes control, your predator. Should I say your predator, or should I say your whoever that is in control will always, he knows you need something. He knows you're in need of something, you're desperate for something. Therefore, what he's gonna do, he's gonna take charge, he's gonna take control and do whatever he wants and satisfy himself in whichever way, and make you satisfy him to the fullest. Even if he's got these fetishes, some of them have these fetishes of whipping the woman and cuffing him and spanking him and have sex with her, spanking and peeing on them and shitting on them and all that kind of stuff. All of those fetishes, having sex, having oral sex, and then some of them shame, they can't even deep, what do they call it, deep throat and all. Like say when a guy pushes the penis into the girl's mouth in the throat there, deep throat. Some can't deep throat. Some people, some girls, they when anything touches their tongue, they throw, they puke, they throw. Now all this stuff happen when you have to satisfy someone sexually, which is sexual gratification. You have to satisfy someone, and when you have to satisfy them just for the sake of getting what you want out of it, they will use you. They will use you sexually. They will molest you. They will abuse you. They will spank you. They will beat you. They will do whatever they want. They will put fire on you. This is a dangerous life. People who are living in this life, they hate themselves. They hate every bit of it. Every bit of it, they hate it. It's not an easy life. It's a very difficult life. It's a torment life. That's what I usually say. I always say people who are living this life are always people that are hurt. Have you seen people who cut themselves? when they've gone through all of it and they hate themselves, they lost, they've been disappointed, they just hate their lives, they start cutting themselves. They find pleasure in hurt, in seeing themselves hurting, in seeing blood coming out of them. They're like, let me die, let me just kill myself. So that's another topic that we'll talk about kids who are cutting themselves and slicing themselves and hurting themselves to make sure that when a person gets so damaged and hurt and the soul is hurt, they reach that extent where they don't care about death, they don't care about dying. All they care about is just go somewhere go somewhere in that new world where they just don't want to exist. Then you find that they will expose themselves to strangers, to such people, because they don't care. They just want to be hurt. They just want someone. They just want a big penis to enter inside of them and feel what it feels. If they have to bleed, if it has to tear them apart, let it tear them apart. They're just tired of life, tired of them. There is no woman who loves herself to beat will ever exercise sexual gratification. Never. But and even such sexual gratification even happens in marriages and even in relationships. You find that the man, especially in the olden days, you find that a woman is like a tool. A woman is a tool, is a possession to a man. It's his. A man knows, this is my woman, you're mine, you belong to me, you can never go anywhere. Who's gonna take you? You belong to me, you can't go anywhere, your life is stuck with me. She's a possession, she's his possession. Then you find that whether she wants sex or not, him, if he feels he wants to take, he knows, I've got a pit to throw my sperm in, a pit. He doesn't care whether she's in the mood. He doesn't care whether she wants. He doesn't care whether she's aroused. He doesn't care whether she's horny or whether he doesn't care. It's none of his business. Why? Because he sees her as a sexual gratification object.
Just read it so.
You're gonna wear it so.
I can't, I like to.
Play around with it. The nails. Sexual gratification object, an object that is there to satisfy him, an object that is there to fulfill his needs, to make sure that they deliver. She's there to deliver. She has to deliver whenever he needs. That's the reason why she married her. It's the reason why I married you. I married you because whenever I need you, you're my helper. Whenever I need you, you're there to protect me. You're there to deliver. You're there to satisfy me. So they see them as objects to satisfy them. So people are suffering, even in marriages and relationships. People are struggling, people are suffering. People are struggling, are suffering. People are suffering. You see those mansions, you see those houses there. I've got a mansion opposite my house. You see these mansions, the things are happening in those mansions. Things are happening, big things. People are so the meaning now, that is the meaning of sexual gratification. Simply, it means when you have to deliver or give gratitude, give thanks, thankful for a favor someone doing you, or you want someone to do something for you. You want them to do something for you. You know they've got money and you want that money. You want that money. You're a gold digger and you want them to buy you something. You want them to buy you a house, or you know you'll get education out of that person, or you know pocket money you'll get out of them. then you use what you have to get what you want. Girls usually use that term, use what you have to get what you want. And also many things are happening, a lot of things are happening out there, but I need to tell you guys, you guys need to be careful, very careful, because there are diseases to catch, there are diseases to get there. If you have to offer sexual gratification, right, and then the man doesn't want to wear condom, he doesn't wear condoms, that's not his thing, it's not his fetish. His fetish is going live without a condom, that's his fetish. And then he ends up forcing to have sex with you, and because it's in your nature, you want what you want, you want what he has, you're gonna be forced to sleep with him without a condom, sleep without a condom. Without a condom. Now you're putting your life in danger, you're putting your health in danger, you're putting your life in jeopardy, and then you're gonna walk out. There's many things that you can walk out with. You can walk out with you can walk out with STDs, you can walk out with HIV, you can walk out with AIDS, you can walk out with gonorrhea, you can walk out with syphilis. I've got videos of diseases that you can catch. I've got a video, what's the title again? Unprotected sex. What is unprotected sex? That is a video that I have that teaches you what exactly all that happens when you're struggling with sex. These are things that you need to keep in mind when you're really making choices. Making choices when you want to go out there and you really want something so bad. You want it so bad. You really want it. You need to put these things in your mind. You need to make sure that you make choices that are smart. Don't just make irrational choices. Don't just make choices that will lead you to wrong places, that will lead you into a pit. Most of the people who are living this kind of life, offering sex in return of favors, getting favors in return of sex, they usually things end up very badly. They end up with kids. Women end up with kids who they're not sure who the father is, because in 1 month they slept with 4 men in 1 month. So these are things you need to make sure that you know your thing, you know your game. And if you're really not strong enough and you don't have enough qualifications and enough of if I haven't qualified you and you don't have the enough qualification and enough enough education and you're not well equipped, you don't have the enough information about what you are out there going to do, before you do anything, just ask me. Before you go out there and make any choice regarding sexual matters, regarding sex, just ask me. Ask me for advice. Put a comment there at the bottom. Put it there at the comment. If you want to hear more of any other advices that I have for the future videos to come, touch the subscribe button there if you're new to this channel. Touch the bell button also next to it. You will receive a notification, an email. You'll receive an email to your Gmail account, Gmail email account. You'll receive a notification to every awesome video that I upload to YouTube just for you. And also like this video if you like it. Don't just walk away. Like it, comment, send a comment, and share it. Share to your friends, share it on social media, share it on Facebook, on Twitter. Share it for others to learn and know exactly what is the meaning of sexual gratification. Israel once again from Egypt's Cosmetics, hoping that you stay tuned to my beauty tips today.